Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Do appreciate you tuning in today as this is April 28th, Wednesday, April 28th, and we are going to have a lot of fun today talking with Sara Ruding. Sara is sitting over there. She is one of the board members, and are you a secretary or what is the?
I'm just a director.
You're a
director in training.
A director in training of FACE, the Fine Arts of the County of Effingham, and we are going to talk with her. They've got a big event coming up on Friday night. We're going to talk about that as well as all the other things that the FACE folks do. As we do appreciate you tuning in wherever you are up in Effingham County today. Thank you, Hartville, up in Watson on Channel 100. Thank you so much. Here in Flora and Louisville, Channel 100. Over in Salem on Channel 98. We do appreciate that. Down in Sisney, Jeff, West Salem, Albion, all over the place, also on Channel 100. Thank you so much for tuning in today. What is going on in and around your neighborhood today? I've got you off the camera now, so you can go ahead and feel free to take a drink and have a chips, whatever chips and salsa, whatever you got going over there. She's looking for it now. What is going on today? This is Wednesday, April 28th. A couple of events going on today. Down in Fairfield, this is the continuation of a revival down there, actually, at the Congregational Christian Churches, and that they are holding revival 7 o'clock each night through tonight at the Association Building. The evangelist is Dave 8. Also going on today, over in Salem at the Salem Community Activity Center. You know where that is. It's the old school there in Salem. Now the city owns it. It's the PCs for People event. This is a nice deal. Registration is strongly recommended, but it's not required. Register and pre-order a computer at tinyurl.com/PCs4PeopleIL. Get a computer for just $40. How about that? PCs for People. Now they refurbish computers for households in need. You can, if you qualify if your household has low to moderate income, if you receive government assistance, and if your family is affected by the school closures due to the COVID event. And this is co-sponsored by the Girl Scouts of Southern Illinois. So again, that is to this afternoon, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock over at the Salem Community Activities Center. And if you don't have a computer, everybody needs a computer, as it's basically become part of schoolwork anyway. And again, you can go online at tinyurl.com/PCSFORPEOPLEIL. But I guess now hold on a second. It's going to be tough to go register if you don't have a computer to start with.
Correct. Correct.
There we go. Wow. So anyway, show up down there. They'll help you out. Just show up. They'll be able to help you out. What else is going on today? This is a nice one. This is National Bravehearts Day. National Bravehearts Day on April 28th each year honors the bravery of families dealing with pediatric cancer. It also focuses on the bravery of children suffering from cancer and those who also care so deeply. This observance offers hope to families struggling with cancer through a phone app called Spotlight Hope. You can find the app on your Google Play or your Apple Store for an easy download. And this helps families plug into local resources during their time of crisis. From financial help to rides to the doctor, the Spotlight Hope app does provide information on how to connect to thousands of resources in the United States designed to help navigate pediatric cancer. I am very fortunate. I have never been, me nor anyone in my family has been struck by such a thing, but if you have, you know how difficult it can be. So by all means, again, go get that app if you like, and it'll help your phone out. And today's a nice day for that, so do keep that in mind. This is, by the way, this started in 2015. The Bravehearts for Kids organization was founded, and Jeremy and Amy Jacobs founded Bravehearts for Kids in 2008. Actually, the day was set in 2015, but they founded the organization 7 years before. This helps save lives of children, so they provide information. Again, you learn more about that at what was the app? I had it written down. Spotlight Hope app. Spotlight Hope app. Find that on your Android or on your Apple. What else is going on today? This is National Great Poetry Reading Day. National Great Poetry Reading. And this is, of course, April is National Poetry Month. April 28th marks the observance of National Great Poetry Reading Day. This day celebrates distinguished poetry and the notable poets who wrote them. As an art form, poetry may predate even books, literacy. Well, certainly predates books. Epic poetry appears to have been composed in poetic form to aid memorization and oral transmission in prehistoric and ancient societies. It's directly from folk songs and other types of poetry. It's directly developed from those. As with so many forms of poetry to choose from, you are not limited. For example, all right, now I'm going to ask you these types of poetry. Tell me which ones you are familiar with, because I am not familiar with very many of them.
You did not tell me there'd be a podcast.
There's a quiz today. By the way, there's a quiz today. Pop quiz. Sonnet, I am familiar with. She, S-H-I. You ever heard of that?
No.
As a poetry. Villanelle, I am unaware of that. Tonka, I am unaware of.
That's
Haiku, I know.
Haiku, yeah.
I know. Ode, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. And ghazal. Also different genres of poetry, including narrative, epic, dramatic, satirical, lyric, elegy, verse, fable, prose, and speculative poetry.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew there was something
Who knew?
different?
Find some great poetry, ladies and gentlemen, today. Some of the well-known great poets include William Shakespeare, of course, Edgar Allan Poe, William Wordsworth Longfellow, Robert Frost, Mark Twain, Emily Dickinson, T.S. Eliot, all kinds. Those are all older and long dead poets. There's also some pretty good ones in this day and age. That little poet who did the poetry during the inauguration was amazing. Did you see that one?
She was amazing.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she was really good.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going on today? What else? This is a better one. This one is one. By the way, great poetry started back in 1994 is when that day started. This, however, more on the happiest note, this is National Blueberry Pie Day. National Blueberry Pie Day on April 28th. Each year ushers in the blueberry pie making season. Blueberry harvest begins in April, lasts till September, giving folks a long season full of blueberry enjoyment. We've been enjoying blueberry pies since early American settlers arrived in 1872. The first documented recipe for blueberry pie appeared in the Appledore Cookbook. Blueberries are abundant in Maine, so it's no surprise that the blueberry pie is the state's official dessert. Blueberry pie. Actually, it's a little early. Do you pick blueberries?
Oh, not well. I'd like to, but I just never have time.
It's kind of late May. In this region, we're kind of pushing for fresh blueberries. Late May, early June, kind of the perfect blueberry pie type of.
Well, we're not normal in Illinois. But we had a snowstorm last week, so we don't care about
get a
seasons.
snowstorm in for crying out loud late April. So what's the point of that? It's one of the healthiest fruits on the market, full of antioxidants. This nutrient berry helps inhibit cancer development, helps prevent urinary tract disease. How about that? Eating blueberries may also assist in maintaining healthy blood pressure, reducing blood sugar, and easing symptoms of depression. Although, if you're putting them in a pie, you're probably not really helping out with
the blood sugar.
With the blood sugar, I don't know if that's all that helpful. What's on television today, folks? What do you want to see on some television tonight? High school baseball. We'll be presenting some for you this afternoon. Salem hosts the Freeburg Midgets. That'll be at 4:30 this afternoon. I'll be over there. Catch that on Catch TV, channel 98. NBA basketball tonight. The Mavericks will be taking on Golden State. That's on TNT, channel 633. NHL hockey tonight, doubleheader on the NBC Sports Network, channel 216. 6 o'clock, St. Louis Blues take on the Minnesota Wild. That'll be followed up at 8:30 by the Avalanche heading to Vegas to take on the Golden Knights. And 3 games to tell you about in baseball. The Cubs are on national TV tonight as they are at Atlanta. Kyle Hendricks takes the mound for Chicago versus Huascar Ynoa. I probably got that entirely wrong. That's on channel 610, Fox Sports 1. Cardinals are on Bally Sports, Midwest, channel 630. Johan Oviedo against Philadelphia. Philadelphia has not yet determined their starter. And the White Sox also on tonight at 7:10, hosting Detroit. Jose Urena versus Lucas Giolito. Again, that's on NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. That is Sara Ruding. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this word on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service department with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Go right now. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Sara Ruding. She is with FACE, which stands for Fine Arts of County of Effingham, and you can see the website up there. Also, effinghamface.com. They've got all kinds of information you need, and can tell you all about the organization, which I'm going to ask you to do right now.
Okay.
Tell me all about Fine Arts County of Effingham.
So FACE was founded, and I'm going to try to keep this straight. It was founded in 1974.
Okay.
We're celebrating 47 years this year.
Okay. Scoot up just a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
So we're celebrating, like I said, 47 years of our group being together. We're a non-for-profit group. We've done about over 105 productions.
Really?
And yeah, so it's not just a bunch of people that want to do theater for a hobby. It's also the funds, everything that we raise, we put towards our scholarship programs.
I was going to say you're making tons of money off of this. I could tell, right?
Oh yeah, tons. Oh no, all of our proceeds that we'd make from every production, every fundraiser, we put towards our scholarship programs, which are actually, there's two different kinds. One is $1,000 for a graduating senior who is going into college to study the arts.
Oh, really?
And not just strictly performing arts. It could be visual, it can be music, anything like that. So there's two scholarships, $1,000 scholarships there. But then we also offer 3 scholarships for any kid, grade school into junior high, that wants to go to a art camp.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, so it could be theater camp, dance, music, band,
That
visual.
I'm certain the amount that it costs to send a kid to summer camp
Oh, yeah.
must vary just incredibly widely.
Yeah, so we do 3 $500 scholarships with
Do
that.
you really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Where have you sent some kids since you've been there?
Oh man, I know that we've had one that she did. I think she went for music in a band. I know one went for dance. Another one for I think it was theater. And FACE is actually very interesting too, because I talk about the theater one, but there's actually 2 other parts of the group. There's the orchestra and the choir.
Right.
And it's literally just adults that love to play music, love to sing, and they rehearse every week, I believe, or every other week.
How often do they perform? Oh, and now, granted, we're all kind of cut back a little bit right now.
During normal times,
Yeah.
I know that the orchestra and the choir put on a free Christmas concert every December. It's open to the public. Just come on in. They do an amazing job. And then FACE, the theater part, we try to put on 2 productions a year. One spring, one fall. And we've been branching more into doing some more fundraising for our scholarship fund. Especially with COVID, we were able to do part of our first production of the year in 2020.
I was going to say, you kind of got cut off, didn't you?
We do 2 weeks of our productions, and the second week literally happened when everything shut down due to COVID. So we were only able to do 1 week.
I'm going to talk about that a little bit more length
Yeah.
here in a little bit. Tell me about the performance. Now, I understand, I realize that is not your bailiwick. Mm-hmm. Are they rehearsing every week on a Thursday night to put on just one show?
No, we rehearse 3 nights a week, and I believe...
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about band.
Oh, the music?
The orchestra.
The orchestra? Man, I really don't know much about their rehearsal schedule.
The reason I ask is because I'm in 2 different community bands.
Oh, okay.
I play tuba. So I'm in the Fairfield City Band, and I'm in the Olney City Band, and we practice once and then perform. Practice once and then perform in June. The worst part is they're all in June. I'm just crazy. And I was thinking, if they're only performing at Christmas, they can't be rehearsing every week.
Well, and I think that they do other things, public venues as well.
Yeah, they must.
But in my brain right now, and thanks to everything that didn't happen last year, I should say.
You're kind of busy.
It's been kind of, what do we do again? How do we return back to our normal schedules? So, I really wish I can't really remember for sure about their performances.
How do folks, I know I flashed the website up there, but how do folks find out more about FACE? I mean, if someone, whenever you come back to do a production, you're planning on doing productions potentially toward the end of this year.
Yep.
Are you always looking for more volunteers, I guess?
Absolutely. We're always glad to have more volunteers.
Yeah.
And even students that are in high school that are looking for in-service hours. We could always use help backstage, seating people, anything like that. I like to think that FACE, I always say it's a hobby, but it is. It helps people who used to enjoy, I did that production in high school, or I did that show in high school. And you still can. We open auditions to the public. We try to I posted
Probably try
on
to get a good
Facebook
variance
and-
of people in there,
Oh
don't you?
yeah, absolutely. Because we do a variety. We like to do comedy.
Yeah.
That's more popular.
Oh, sure.
Drinking Habits was the production we did before it was shut down
Yeah.
thanks to COVID. And I believe we are going to try to do part 2. There's actually a Drinking Habits 2.
Really?
And that's the one we are hoping to do towards the end of the year.
Okay.
Don't hold me to it, but that is the goal. We like to do all sorts of areas, but we do our own costumes.
I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back. I want to hear more about how the productions work as well. We've got to talk about what's coming up on Friday night, right? I mean, that's a big part of the scholarships, and
Oh, yeah.
you need the money. Everybody's got to raise money. That's Sara Ruding. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back after this word on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. And my guest today is Sara Ruding. We are talking about the FACE, which is the Fine Arts Community of Effingham, and all the good that they do in the community up there. And before we get into the trivia, which I do plan on getting into here in a second. How did you get into this? Because you're very bubbly and vivacious, and very enthusiastic about what you're talking about here. How'd you get into that?
Well,
Did they see you coming and say we could get her?
I don't think anybody ever sees me coming. But, oh man, well I knew about Face growing up, and I remember in high school they actually did this huge blowout production of Oliver.
Oh really?
And I wasn't able to get involved. I think it was exchange.
That's a bunch
student.
of little boys.
Yeah. And I mean, well, it was a huge blowout production. I think I was an exchange student in Germany when they did that. But so Face has been around for so much, and I actually went to SIUE. I studied theater for a little bit, but I got my degree in early childhood education.
Okay.
And then
cool.
I moved back here to Effingham, I should say, around 2016. And it was my sister. She was saying, "Hey, Face is holding auditions for this," and I just, okay, I'll go for it.
What had you?
It was the all-female version of The Odd Couple.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So were you a lead? Were you a poker player?
I was a poker player.
I've been a poker player in The Odd Couple. I was the cop.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
gotcha.
the cop in The Odd Couple. It's a fun play.
It is so
and
much
the
fun.
female version of it is a gas too.
Oh gosh, yes, hilarious. And I remember the cast and everybody that I worked with. It was so much fun. And after I did that, I was approached because I guess I've got that optimistic, positive personality. You want to join
need
the
enthusiasm.
board. Yeah, you want to join the board, and absolutely. And I've enjoyed doing it because I like being part of a creative process of here's our problem, how do we fix it, or how can we make it better?
Yeah.
And
Plus, they're doing good for the community.
Awesome. Yeah, totally. And just encouraging the arts and trying to keep it going and in our young people and whoever have interest in it.
Had you been in productions when you were in high school and college?
In high school and college, but I think my favorite production I did before recent ones, I would say is The Wicked Witch of the West and The Wizard of Oz in high school.
Really?
Absolutely loved being wicked.
That is chewing up the scenery in that one.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Nobody, in high school, everybody wants to be Dorothy or Glenda and be glamorous. And I'm like, give me the green paint. I want to go. I loved it. And then
give me the green paint, I get to be mean to everybody.
Yeah, I did. And then I did 2 productions in college until I switched my degree to early childhood education. But I have to say my most recent favorite, I was Mrs. White in Clue, but my most recent favorite character I've done her name was Margot, and it was in a production called Till Death Do Us Part.
Oh, what's that?
So there's a story, just pretty much a lady, busy business, wanting to work her way up the corporate ladder, hires an assistant, and the assistant is slowly undermining her personal, professional life in a way, and I was the friend. I was the friend that I was actually going through a messy divorce myself, and I was kind of, I hate to sound the stereotypical divorcee looking for a date. And there's one scene I had to wear a flamenco dress because I was trying to pick up a date. I loved doing it though. Because I could just
the
let
wild
loose.
red feathers and all that kind of stuff.
Just a flamenco dress. I had a rose in my teeth and I was striking a pose.
That's
and
fun.
my one friend's trying to talk to me. And I'm like, go away. I'm trying to pick up guys. Go away. And I had to dance like an idiot, and it was so much fun because I'm a huge Lucille Ball fan.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's my Lucy moment because she was it was crazy wild fun. I got to let loose, and I think the audience picked up on it because I think they got a good laugh out of it.
Oh,
it was
good.
So much fun.
So now you've been in how many plays with Face then? Probably half a dozen.
I want to say about 6, half a dozen. I try to give them my time if I can't devote it to the entire time of production. I try to help backstage or seating at nights.
How does I've got a poster for one of the old plays here. Let's see. There's the drinking habits poster, and that was the one that kind of got cut off in the middle last year. But tell me a little bit about the theater itself, and I guess I'm surprised that you can do dinner theater and regular theater in the same hall like the next night.
Yeah, just we gotta, it takes volunteers to set up the tables and stuff like that, but for the dinner theater, we serve dinner, doors open about an hour before production, serve dinner, when everybody's done, clear the plates, turn your chairs around, because it's in a community building.
Okay.
We don't have a grand theater space, but we do it in our Effingham County Community Building in Hendelmeyer Park.
You're making sure whenever you're doing a dinner theater, you're not going to be putting on some kind of real heavy Equus type of thing.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, absolutely.
You're not putting on, you're not putting on Othello or something like that.
No, nothing. No. Dracula Untold or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just really just putting in tables.
What's the typical? How many people go to the show?
Oh man, because it is not a very big venue, we're looking at 50, maybe a great night 60 audience members, give or take.
Yeah.
We had great turnouts for Drinking Habits before we had to shut it down due to COVID. And the audience is wonderful. We've had great audiences in Effingham. And as an actor on stage, you feed off of that. You hear other actors coming off stage and they're like, it's a great audience, they're already laughing.
Yeah.
And there's some audience that don't quite pick up the quick tongue-in-cheek humor that we're doing, and okay, we got to pick it up. We got to feed them more, or help them catch up, but all in all, we just have always had a great audience in Effingham, great supporting community.
That's the cool part. Whenever you chose to do the Odd Couple, one of the best parts about the Odd Couple for me, I enjoyed it in the audience, but I knew all the people who were in the play because they had been in other productions, and I wasn't in this production, of course, because there was no point for me, no place for me. But it's also helpful when you have a shill in the audience too, who helps everybody know when it's time to laugh.
Oh yeah, and we can always, it's like Jane Ann, I heard your husband's out there. I could hear him laugh. It gets to the point where you have some of the same audience members and you recognize their laugh, and you're just like, oh man, this is going to be fun.
Well, that's good, clean fun. I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take another quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the trivia contest coming up Friday night. Is it going to be in the same building?
No.
Okay. We're going to figure out where that's going to be. She knows where it's going to be. I think I do too, but I can't remember. That's Sara Ruding. I am Bruce Dickey, and we'll be right back here talking about Face. Back in a sec.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. A bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Guest today is Sara Ruding. She is a board member of FACE, which is Fine Arts, County of Effingham, and they put on all kinds of shows and do all kinds of good stuff to help raise money for scholarships and all kinds of stuff up in the city, and well, I guess County of Effingham, right?
The whole county. We're taking care of the whole county.
It's not just the city; it's the county.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of people come up from Dietrich and down from from Teutopolis and Altamont? I guess you live in Altamont now, or work in Altamont.
I work, all over Effingham County, and that's the beauty of our scholarship program too. It's not just for kids that go to Effingham schools.
Yeah.
It's for kids anywhere. So
okay, so we want to raise money for the scholarships.
yes.
Tell me about the trivia. Have you done a trivia night before? Have you ever hosted one?
Oh yes, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I was doing trivia nights for a while, and then we actually, I can't remember how long ago it was, but we were set to do a murder mystery dinner theater at Tuscan Hills Winery, which is where trivia night is.
Sure.
But we were set to do it. We had auditions, and we just didn't have enough people that were available. It was going to be over the summer. And the director, Les Liss, at the time said, I just don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. And I called him. I was like, this is my moment. I have an idea. So I called him and I said, okay, what if we keep our reservation for the venue there, but we just do a trivia night? Oh, I never thought about that. And that just kind of started it to where we've done at least one every year, except for last year. But we've done one every year. Man, I think we did one that was a night at the movies, and it was based on movies. We did
movie
one,
questions.
Yep, only just different genres, everything. We did Game of Thrones one.
Oh, really?
The year that the season wrapped up, we did Game of Thrones. And
there was probably a lot of excitement on that one.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun because not only do we, it's not just trivia. You're welcome to dress in costume. You're welcome to, we have a costume contest. We have the best decorated table contest and also best team name.
So this leads us to I Love the 90s
Yay.
Trivia Night, which is this Friday night. Doors open at 6, trivia begins at 7. I guess at 6 o'clock is when folks start coming in and decorating their tables. Will people dress up and you're going to have contests for best? How do you dress up in the 90s? I mean, is it going to be, I can understand 80s more than 90s. The only thing I can think of dressing in the 90s would be grunge.
Well, there's that. You could be Michael Jackson. You could be an Olympic gymnast, and have a sprained ankle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's so many different ideas out there, and that was my first thought too. I'm like, 90s. How do you dress up in costume for the 90s? There's so many awesome ideas. You could be Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You could be,
that's the thing. I hadn't really thought about that. You could be the Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski. That was like 90. Well, it was set in 91 and it came out in 98. So it's perfect.
It's perfect. Oh my gosh.
You could be Jeff Lebowski and Walter Sobchak or
you
something
could just
like
come
that.
in your bathrobe. I think I have an idea now for what I'm wearing. I have an idea. And I could drink my White Russians.
There you go. It's perfect. It's perfect for you. Who comes up with the questions?
Well, this time around it's been me, but I have everybody on our board, we all work hard together to help out any way that we can. I have a co-chair. I'm normally the chairperson of it just because I've done trivia so many times, but I have a co-chair. I'm going to give him a shout out, Leslie Jenkins. I love you. Thank you so much for your help. And everybody else on the board has been super awesome in helping too, but Leslie, he's going to be our MC. He's just been... you put Leslie behind the wheel of something, and he's going to drive it as far and give it the best that he can.
That's good.
But
So you wrote the questions?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yes.
You've been doing this for a while now. This is not your first rodeo.
Is not my first rodeo. And the best thing is that you're looking for questions that, whenever you're asked, you're like, oh, I know this, but yet you're beating yourself up, and when you finally hear the answer after all the other answers are turned in, you just, oh my gosh.
You want all the tables to go, doggone it.
Oh, but you get some weird nerds that are like, yay, I got it. And you don't count, but no, actually you do count. You're awesome. And it's funny too. There's actually a couple of trivia groups that habitually pop up to these trivia nights.
Yeah.
And they're it's a friendly little competition between them. And you're always like, oh, that group's here. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, I know they've got a guy that's good at sports, but we've got a killer person here that knows music, so bring it, And it's just kind of that fun, friendly personality.
Well, and the other thing, you always have to make sure you put questions in that everybody's going to get too, because you got to keep the tables happy, don't you?
Oh yeah, and they're just like, oh yeah, I remember whenever that happened, or oh yeah, that group, and that was their song. It's nostalgia. Everybody loves nostalgia, and just general trivia, and they love it. That's the most popular type of trivia that we've got an amazing response to.
Okay, so will the questions be mainly from the 90s, or are you going to ask anything out of the 90s? If I'm born in, I'm born in 1966.
Okay.
So I'm 24 at the start of the 90s, 34 at the end of the 90s. Whatever, 33. Something like that. I can't remember what I was. But heck, that's the thing. I can't remember. The 90s have been long enough ago that somebody my age is going to forget stuff. But what about somebody who's 25 years old now? Because you're going to have those people there too.
Well, I mean, there's also those young people though that maybe are a fan of Friends, or they've Seinfeld.
Seinfeld and Friends ran all the way through the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Cheers.
They're the baseball person, and they know the statistics and who was the manager or whatever for the Cardinals. Go Cards. You've got that person that just the history lovers and this stuff, and so you might have one or two people like, they did that in the 90s? That happened? Shut up. I know exactly who's going to be that person. I know who you are. I know she's going to be there. And when I saw her name on the list, I'm like, okay, we'll see what you know. But yeah, I mean, the 90s has got a longer impact than just the time frame that the people who lived in it.
When you are putting together a question, do you have a certain number that you don't want people to get past? A certain number, because it's 10 categories of 10, right?
Exactly.
So you're getting 1 point per question, along with the bonus question that you ought to be able to get. Which is cool. Do you have like a number in mind? I'm asking this as a fellow trivia game designer.
Man,
And I do actually.
Not really. Because I've done a lot of trivia nights and stuff, and I think the highest score I've ever seen at a trivia night, and this is out of a possible 100, was a 97.
That's high.
That is high. And I just kind of was like, where is the computer hidden? How did you do that? But
I had a group. Did a night when I asked I thought they were tough questions. I thought I wouldn't have anybody get over 75 or 80 because I aim for 80. I aim for my good groups to get 80, and I had two groups tied at 88, and I just couldn't believe it. I just was astonished. But the fun part, I didn't have a group lower. I had one group lower than 40, but they didn't really. They were drunk.
But
they were there having a good time. I want to make sure that I have a bottom. I want to make sure that a group gets 50. I aim for everybody because you want people to be happy leaving, don't you?
Exactly, absolutely. So, I mean, besides the trivia questions, we've got a couple of other things going on.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're doing.
What else going on?
We got the costume contest. So dress up. Everybody votes. It's not going to be the people running the contest. It's the entire group who's got the best costume. Team names. I got a couple of Dickies.
That's probably quite a bit of it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Team name, well, you want to name it to match your table.
Exactly. And it's just, there's some doozies. I'm not going to reveal any names. If you want to know, you're going to have to come.
Yeah.
And then we also best decorated table, which I was thinking, okay, the 90s, you're looking at plastic inflatable furniture, and a lava lamp. I don't remember.
What in the world would you? How in the world would you decorate a table to match the 90s? Well, to match your clothes.
Yeah. whatever
match
you
your
can
costume.
find.
I like, you liked my suggestion of the Big Lebowski. You could do the whole table.
Exactly,
Of
a
Big
bowling
Lebowski.
ball and
Have bowling balls and stuff, and
your White Russian and your
a White Russian. You could have the box full of underwear.
Oh gosh, yes, I forgot about that. I forgot.
Oh,
about
that's
that
great. I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take one more break, and we are going to come back talking here with Sara Ruding of Face. We're going to come back. I'm going to see if I can't get her to ask me a question or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe from last time. I don't know. You might be able to come up with it. If you can't, that's fine too. She's come up with. She doesn't want to ask me any of them from this weekend, and I can understand that because I'd hate to give away any answers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That would
ruin all the
We don't want to spoil the fun.
We want our players to come in and beat up their brains trying to figure it out.
I love it. I love the thought. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce. Taking back with Sara right after this. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Talking here with Sara Ruding. She is with Face. It's Fine Arts of County of Effingham. Fine Arts County of Effingham. You can find them online at effinghamface.com. Also, they have a pretty good Facebook page, yes. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Face.
I like to think that we thought of it. But
Yeah. It'd be nice. It would be,
We're just a bunch of thespians. We can't think technology-wise.
You're not putting stuff in the
No,
computer.
we're not tech savvy.
All right, here's the what we're talking about. Here's the I Love the 90s Trivia Night. It's this Friday night at the historic Hills Drive there at Tuscan Hills Winery. Doors open at 6, and people have been reserving tables already, huh?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We've had an amazing response, and I think, and I hate to say this, but I think everybody's just finally coming out of the COVID blues, and oh my gosh, a trivia night! I know it's been a year since I've done that, and the fact that it's 90s, it's nostalgic, it's general trivia. We've had such an amazing response of people reserving tables. So I just want to advise anybody that's wanting to come early, because I tried to leave room for walk-ins, but I hate to have to turn anybody away. We're trying our best to make sure we're staying compliant, but also have enough room so that way everybody can come in and have
That's
fun.
one thing also, though, that I often see at other trivia competitions. If you don't get on a table, if somebody does come in late, they don't get on a table, Tuscan Hill's a nice place. You can probably stay there for a while and watch on the side or something like that,
I
too,
believe
right?
they're going to have their patio open, and they still have the Stellar Cellar, and so the bar will still be open and available.
Yeah.
But there is a bar, so you've got
Yeah.
their fantastic wines that you can choose from. I know that they are serving food, also pizza, flatbreads, things like that. So you're not going to go hungry, but you're also welcome to bring in snack foods as well. But definitely.
And we just came up with another couple of table ideas. You're gonna do Forrest Gump.
There's Forrest Gump. I forgot about that. And there was another movie that just popped in my head, and I thought it would be a good idea. No, I can't remember.
Well,
but Forrest Gump, you could do, your war helmet and a ping pong paddle and
Nike shoes.
Your Nike shoes, your feather, your box of chocolates.
Your feather in your box of chocolates. See, we're giving all kinds of good ideas.
Yeah.
We're giving all kinds of. Now we're not giving away anybody's ideas that are already going right.
Not that I've seen. No, I mean, according to the team names that I've gotten so far, I don't think so. Maybe I gave inspiration.
I'm looking forward to hearing what the team names are. That's going to be good. Okay, so and you said Leslie Jenkins is.
Leslie Jenkins is going to be our MC. He's
Okay.
been with the group for quite a few years now. Very talented, creative guy. You would have a good time with him if you took him karaoke, but
Well, I bet. And again, this is all going to raise funds for scholarships, and they do a ton of work for the kids in the community to help send them to school, as well as help send them. I'm intrigued about the sending them to camp thing. That's very nice. I wonder if it was Smith Walbridge you sent the kid to, which is one of the best music camps around.
it may be. I haven't helped too terribly much
It's
on
a
the
marching
scholarship
camp.
as far as who's going where, but
It's a marching camp. The kids go to that and they
I was in
learn
band
how to
too.
march. What'd you play?
tuba.
Did you really? Oh, good for you. See, now
tuba
that's
player,
cool.
so,
Good for you.
Yep, I did.
When's the last time you played? I don't have it in my car. Had I realized, I'd have brought it. I would have brought the doggone thing.
Man, when I was in high school, which wasn't that long ago. Okay.
I did. I was thinking 5 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah.
That's right.
6 years ago. Well, that's cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they didn't want you to play at SIU Edwardsville?
I was burnt out on the music.
They don't have a football team.
That's true.
You gotta be-
And marching band is so much fun.
Marching band's a ball.
It is.
That's exactly right. I was on a marching Illini for 4 years. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, so you have a trivia contest. You have some old questions you're going to ask me.
Okay, so.
Or do you have some old
Yeah,
questions?
I've got a couple of them. Who was the first female Secretary of State that was put in office in 1997?
87?
97.
97.
Sorry.
Okay.
97.
So you've thrown this one out. You're not going to use Madeleine Albright.
You're right. It was not right. I tried to do something that maybe you would remember.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though. I hate that I messed up a 90s question that you could have thrown in this Friday night.
That's true.
I suspect, actually, if you do use a question or two from this show on Friday night, we're giving a boost to the people who are watching this show.
Absolutely. Okay.
Madeleine Albright's a good question, by the way, because a lot of people are going to think Condoleezza Rice, of course, or Hillary Clinton, for crying out loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hillary. All right, now let's say. Well, now was Hillary? Who was too? She's too recent. So that's a good question.
But
Though.
yeah.
I like that.
What full-length animated film won Oscar for Best Picture in 1992?
See, now you're getting into very difficult territory. I have, I'd say Beauty and the Beast, but that's
Oh
just
my
a
gosh!
guess.
Did you get my answers? Okay. Here's one.
See, the reason I know that. That's where it's an advantage for me being 54 years old. That's an advantage for me because I remember the Oscar buzz back in 19. This is and Beauty and the Beast is the only animated feature I ever went to go see in the theater because there was all kinds of Oscar buzz. If it, there could have been all kinds of different animated features that might have won. I wouldn't know. The only one I'm going to guess, though, is Beauty and the Beast. Toy Story 3, from what I understand.
Goodness.
I understand that from what I hear, Toy Story 3 is like one of the best movies of all time. I've never seen it.
It's okay. There's some sad parts. They evoke emotion, but I'll throw one at you. I'm hoping this is hard.
All right.
So everybody remembers during the 90s the competition between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa.
Sure.
Mark McGwire with the Cardinals, Sammy Sosa with the Cubs over the home
Summer
run.
of '98.
Yes. So obviously Mark McGwire won.
Yeah. Well, he got to 62 first, and he also got and finished with 70.
Exactly, but who was the team they were playing when he hit the 70th home run?
70th? See, now that's a really good question. I know this. I feel terrible.
Question.
I feel terrible that I'm screwing up all your trivia because I know this too.
Well,
but I don't remember the pitcher. See, now that pitcher would be a great question. Who that he got the 70th off?
The question. But the name of the pitcher is the question. But
I thought you asked me. I'm sorry. I thought you asked me who they were playing. I was going to say the Expos.
Yes.
It was the Expos.
The Montreal Expos.
Yeah,
yes.
but okay, now if I got to name the pitcher. Oh, see, I would have thought I had it right and named the Expos, and then you'd have said the pitcher. Oh heavens, this is tough. Oh, this is a good one. Boy, I got to tell you, Sarah, that is because I thought you were going to go for. I thought you were going to go for home run 62.
Nope.
Which everybody knows Steve Traxel. Everybody knows Steve Traxel.
62, but not everybody remembers the last one exactly.
Oh,
I believe it was at Busch Stadium.
Okay, yeah, it was because I can hear the Mike Shannon call in my head.
Yeah, Mike Shannon.
I know this. I could see the guy in my. I'm probably wrong. The guy who. Who was it? Tell me.
Carl. Oh goodness, I forgot his last name. Oh man, the last name starts with P, and of course it just leaves my brain. But I gave you a hint. That is a question. I gave you a hint. Something. Frank.
I was thinking of the guy. I was thinking it was the guy not Steve. The dude who pitched for the Cubs that pitched forever and ever. Jamie. Jamie. What's his name? Pitched till he was 45. You remember who I'm talking about? Yeah.
You would put me on the spot.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
I'm the question master.
Yeah, I know it. I'm sorry about that. Well, you see, now this is going to be a ton of fun. This is just going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I got about a minute to go. What's coming up for the for Face? Well, you said we're thinking about productions coming up.
Production in September. Hopefully, we'll make an announcement about it at our trivia night. But yeah, we're just kind of seeing how our fundraiser is going to go this coming Friday and what we're going to be able to do and put aside for a scholarship fund. And
Jamie Moyer was the one that popped into my head.
Oh.
And Jamie Moyer's the wrong answer.
That's not right.
But he was pitching for the Expos then. Okay, that's the one I was trying to think of. All right, well, I would have guessed Jamie Moyer. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully in September.
Yes, that is the goal.
A production.
Yep. Hopefully we'll make an announcement about it at our trivia night. If not, look at our Facebook page, look at our website. We'll definitely, we're going to try to broadcast it all over the place. But yeah.
You going to come back and tell me about it whenever you do it?
I'd love to come back.
That's great.
It's been
Sarah,
fun.
Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you,
And we wish you the best on the big trivia night. Again, is this Friday night. Walk-ins. Hopefully welcome.
I'll do my best, guys. I'll do my best.
You can probably put teams together. Maybe if you get we'll see what you can do.
Do you need to hear the questions? We can probably sit you outside by a window. And I think they said.
Folks, thank you so much. And have a good luck to you Friday. Have a great day, folks. We'll see you all real soon.